All right, what is going on? Welcome everybody. Hello. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I just want to make sure that the audio is coming through. There it is. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Or anybody celebrating? I don't really know the significance of this date, so I apologize for my ignorance on it. But I know people like to party. Party. So, true story. Oh, wow. That's 10 years ago. That's crazy. Because a true story, I have a family member who got married on Cinco de Mayo, so that's the only reason I remember it now. Oh, man. Good times. All right. I just saw something from the Discord. Yo, what's going on? Furious Chicken in the house. Tales from the Cryptomancer in the house. Oh, Cryptomancer. You are the real one. Come on, bro. I was so disappointed. I was watching your video, and then you're like, yeah, but then, you know, the real Cryptomancer came in, and like, it hurt my soul to hear you say that. To say the real Cryptomancer wants his name back. And I was like, no, dude, don't say that. Oh, man. All right. So let's see here. Homestead says, the dev team is doing final planning and preparing for today's release. We expect server maintenance to begin in the next few minutes. Oh, this is a perfect time for me to go live. Servers will go down into maintenance mode soon. We will give Discord and in notice, in-game notice for. Okay, well, the good thing is I am not going to be playing any more games because I have started to rent out my deck for this season. So I am finishing up some brawls, so we can watch maybe those if those come through. But aside from that, no, we can just have a hang and chat, celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I got my coffee, so you know we're good to go. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Splinter Jerio, hello, how are you? Oh, Furious Chicken, please don't say anything about Doctor Strange. I'm gonna try and go tomorrow, so please no spoilers, no spoilers. What's up, man? What's up, Quinn? How are you? Good to see you again. Furious Chicken, sorry guys, I'm so busy, haven't been able to upload stuff and stream. Furious Chicken, it's okay, we forgive you. It makes me cry a little bit that I don't see you on my homepage anymore, but I definitely want you to take care of whatever you got to take care of, and then come back and hit the Splinterlands content stuff again hard. Tales from the Crypto Man. LO, appreciate it. Yeah, man. Wait, so I'm just curious, like, was this a video that you made, and like, or did you get any kind of like, did Cryptomancer actually reach out, or someone from the team reach out and say you can no longer use that name anymore? Or were you just doing it preemptively for the community to let them know that you are not the same person? Couldn't you follow all of us? Well, this is a party now. We got a lot of awesome content creators in here. So much work to do. My anxiety kicks in if I don't finish them before I do other stuff. Hey, man, that's fair. Hey, look, that's a good thing. I wouldn't say that that's anxiety. I would call that, Fierce Chicken, I would call that responsibility. So, responsibility and discipline. You got to make sure you get some. Got to make sure you get the stuff done first. All right. Yeah, map chat blew up the other night. Oh shoot. You know, I haven't been doing a good job keeping up with map chat. I literally just caught up from like yesterday to today, this morning. It's just, there's just so much on there. So I'm sorry that I missed that. All right. So, what the hell? Okay. I want to show you guys. Oh, look at that. I won a whopping 3 SPS and 5 SPS for my performances in the tournament. I've been in a couple of like the bronze tournaments, and I've realized that I suck in bronze. So I'm just so glad to not be in it. Look, I went 5 and 6 here. This is awful. Where was the other bronze tournament that I was in? Completed. There's another one that I was in recently. Silver's better for me. Gold, I do relatively well. I mean, I think in my own opinion, but who knows? Oh, is this the same one I went 5 and 6 in? No, I guess I went 5 and 6 in 2 different ones. But I got some. I got some brawl stuff that I think would be good to show you, because I beat a llama. I beat a llama team. It was so great. All right, so Map chat blew up. Okay, so I always watch Cryptomancer's vids. So insightful. I agree. Cryptomancer, you are such an important part of the community. I always appreciate your insights. Problem is that when I have lots of stuff to do, I get overwhelmed, so I end up not doing anything. Oh, dude, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. When there's just nothing, like when there's stuff that I don't want to do, I always find ways to distract myself, and it's awful. Tilly Tots in the house. Yo, Tilly Tots, I feel like I've been playing you a lot recently. GG's, by the way. I can't remember if I won or lost, but good games regardless. Sometimes it happens. I went like 0-7 in silver and 6-0 in diamond. You know what? It's just the meta is different in each of the leagues, and I think that's actually what makes it kind of fun, right? Like, obviously I know gold the best, and like when I go and play silver tournaments, I do okay, but a lot of times, like, you know, I'm like looking for cards that have abilities that aren't there yet. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I will go in and just like, oh wait, nope, can't use that one. Nope, can't use that one. Doesn't have self heal, doesn't have rest, like all these different things. So, but you know, but here's one that I was really happy about, because I beat Llama with Kron and that gladiator, that epic gladiator girl that I just don't like. But I want to show you guys. I mean, I am so bullish on Kelia. So bullish on Kelia. She's just so freaking good. Now, keep in mind, this is a bronze level deck. Or bronze level, it's not bronze, silver level fray. And it's untamed, chaos. So it's modern, essentially. And just check this out. It's so good. Level 2 Llama. Now, it was a level 1 Kron, but I would still say the only thing that level 2 Kron would have, I think, is... I think he gets it wouldn't have mattered because what is it? He gets Divine Shield. That's what it is, and I don't think that would have really mattered. But you got Blast rule set, and then we just power through. Quara's my boo. Do you have a Quara? I'm a little jelly because I saw this on the other side. I saw Kron and her and Llama, and I was just like, okay, so I guess I didn't win this one, but obviously the blast damage helped. I don't know if I would have won without the blast damage. But I mean, we murdered them. We murdered them so badly. I don't even know if we lost anybody. No, we didn't. Look at that. We do 18 damage in a single turn. More than 18 damage. Bada bing, bada boom. Take that, fools. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, why Kelia isn't selling for like $5,000, I don't know. If only. If only. Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying that. It's not like I own any extra Kelias. All of my Kelias are tied up into one card. Oh, but damn, look at that. I guess, I mean, Kelia's like a full $1.30 over every other card. I need to get more obsidians. So here's where I currently stand before we go into maintenance. Where I currently stand on my summoners, I have level 6. I don't have any extras. Level 6 of all of the main splinters. So just max out for gold. I have 40, 45, 50, 52. So I need 8 more obsidians to get a maxed gold obsidian. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit more of an investment that I'll have to make. And then quicks, I have maxed for gold here, and then I have 2 additional. So I'm going to need 3 more, right? I have 8. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so I'm going to need 11 total. So quicks is probably going to be the first one that I max out, but I'm just not playing in diamond enough right now. Maybe once modern and wild format comes out next year, then, you know, we'll have, then I'll be able to play with quicks a little bit more. I'm just kidding. Hopefully it doesn't take until next year. But at this point, I've been waiting 6 months for it. And I don't think we're even going to get it 6 months late. So, excuse me for being so jaded. All right. Let's catch up here. All right. Spawn Lands, Jerry, let's go. Tales from the Cryptomancer. I haven't had a chance to create any vids this week. As this Gala Games Mayhem is sucking up all my free time. Uh-oh. What am I missing out on the Gala Games side? I feel so sheltered. I feel like I live under a rock, under the Hive blockchain rock, that I'm not really paying attention to what's going on in the rest of the... Okay, I'm paying attention to what's going on in the rest of the cryptoverse, but not really crypto gaming or metaverse stuff, if that makes sense. I follow a lot of like the macro trends with Bitcoin and all that, but I haven't really dove into much outside of this. And it looks like DFK is, I mean, the price of DeFi Kingdoms absolutely crashed, and there's all this chatter about it being like a slow rug pull, and yeah, that's just not good. DeFi Kingdom. So my Jewel, oh god, this is awful. I bought in Jewel at what, $8, $9? So yeah, I think I bought in like around here. Somewhere around here probably is when I got into it. Actually, I should be able to go back and check. No, I might have gotten into it back in February, because I've had stuff in the LPs for a while. But it is a good time potentially to rent some... Oh, the heck? Why did I have two of these open? Not rent, but maybe to go and get one of those heroes. Tavern. Whoa, there's so much more stuff here. This is crazy. All right, so Fear Restriction. I just opened my 3rd Gladius pack. You got a legendary? Let's go. I got my first epic the other day. Tilly Tots is always on the tourney. Yeah, Tilly Tots. Grinding hard on those tournaments. I mean, hey, there's good SPS to be made. Honestly, I feel a struggle in bronze. Yeah, I've decided that, I mean, I just don't care about bronze tournaments anymore. It was nice that I ended last season in gold, so therefore I restarted in silver and I jumped into all the different bronze tournaments. But I just get my ass kicked in bronze because I don't know what's what. I don't know like what's good down there. Like all the cards that I rely on to win, like they just don't have what it takes. Cora is my boo. I do. You got lucky. Yeah, you did. Orange, you guys love you. Dominique, what's going on? Can you DM me? Yes, you can DM me on Discord or on Instagram. Probably Discord. I think I'm checking Discord more than Instagram these days, which is sad. As I used to be much more active on Instagram. Although I am going live on Instagram more these days, so that's nice. Fierce Chicken, speed and armor is both offensive and defensive, I think. I think we want to balance them. Maybe adjust Kelia and Tarsa. I don't think there's a need to adjust. I mean, I like Kelia the way she is. I mean, she's got everything I need. You know what I mean? When it comes to Tarsa, I just don't play fire very often. So fire. Okay, so let me be honest with you guys. Where is Tarsa? So I play Thaddeus Brute a lot. I'll play Obsidian a lot. I'll play Kelia a lot. General Sloan I love. Oh man, just please, if you go down to $1, if you could go down to $1, General Sloan, I will max you out. I will sell a bunch of vouchers and I will max you out. That'll be my first diamond level summoner. Tarsa's good though, because I think Tarsa's better than Malric, like the old 3 mana +1 melee. And so, I don't know, I like Tarsa the way she is too. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say on that. I want to buy Kelia level 4, but I'm thinking about getting a level 2 Quick so I can play other Splinters as well. Yeah, I mean, look, Quicks isn't the best, but if you are only going to focus on a couple of Splinters, I think Dragon is worth considering, and it doesn't necessarily need to be Quicks. Let's see what are some of the other Dragon summoners out here. I mean, you could even, I don't know, go with someone like Kretch or Drake of Arnak or even Brighton Bloom. Like, it's just, Dragon just opens up so much, and then you can, like, level up all of the small cards from Chaos Legion, right? All of, like, the common, like, all these ones going for pennies, because, like, you play a couple games in silver, maybe even gold, and you can start to, earn enough to, like, start adding BCXs of these, and so you level them up across all the different Splinters, and now, you're able to play them with Dragon. Harris Ochoa, good afternoon. Good afternoon indeed. Tilly Tots, forget when Modern comes out, waiting for Untamed to rotate out. Yeah, agreed. Hopefully those two don't happen at the same time. Man, wouldn't that be crazy if Modern and Wild gets pushed back to the release date of Rebellion? I don't know. Like, if that happened, if you can't tell how salty I am about Modern format, if that happened, I might legitimately quit the game. If Modern gets pushed back to 2023, I'm just gonna stop playing. I'll still be here. I'll probably still make content, but I'm just gonna protest. I'm gonna protest with my account. I don't want to be a daily active user for them if they're not gonna give us Modern format within 1 year of the original time frame. So Dominic, I was talking with a YouTuber before, and I recommend him to watch your channel for some collaboration. I really want to connect the Splinter's community with the Solana NFT space. Oh, cool. So Discord, you should be able to just find me. It's just Aftersound on Discord. If you go to the Splinterlands Discord, you'll probably find me there somewhere. Just search up Aftersound. I don't know how to like share that with you. But yeah, definitely I want to do, okay, Dominic, I know, because I feel like I let you down every stream we have when I say that I'm going to look into Solana, and I mean it. It's just freaking life gets in the way. So maybe I need to do like a working session where I like do a stream where I focus only on Solana and Solana NFTs. Most of my strategy are speed-based, so Quicks is -1 speed, gels well with my Splinters. Yeah, I mean, I like Quicks, so I will use Quicks the most when... oops, that's not what I wanted. I want just Summoners. So whenever there is a magic only... Okay, so here's some of the strategy that I go for with Quicks. Whenever magic is not usable, right? So no magic allowed. I will usually play Quicks with someone like Harclaw, right? So I'll play Dragon and Death if I can, because Harclaw at level 3 gives you Demoralize. So now I'm getting -1 range, -1 melee, and -1 speed, right? And so that tends to work nicely for me. If I'm going up against either like a Jotun or, it's only life and I see that they play General Sloan, I might consider Quicks as well. The other type is that if it's a no melee monsters allowed, so it's just ranged and magic, then something that I will do is play someone like Quicks the Devious with Void Dragon. Oh, there we go. Void Dragon, who has obviously Void. So, and that ends up working nice because then I can play Void Dragon with usually a healer from one of the different Splinters, and so that's kind of how those are the main times that I'll use Dragon. Oh, I remember what I was going to say earlier. I was going to say that Fire and then Snipe are probably the two quests that I roll actively. I hate doing Snipe quests because the only good Snipe monster that I have is Magi Necrosi. And while he's like, okay, it's not like the greatest. And then Fire is too difficult for me to win with. I can win easily with all of the other ones. The worst is when I skip Snipe and then it re-rolls to Fire. Tilly Tachi played MTG back in the day. Yes, sir. So now I think we had the Solana conversation too. I've been out for a week, but I follow you on Twitter. Ooh, where are you on Twitter? I need to find you guys on Twitter. MTG peeps. I'm relatively new. Only played from RTR. I don't even know what RTR is. I played... Oh, you know what would be fun? Magic the Gathering. Why am I in all caps? I want to see all the different expansions. Okay. Is there no like list of expansions? List of MTG. Oh gosh, of MTG expansions. There we go. Is this better? So where did I get in? First one I got was Nemesis. Wow, February of 2000? Oh my god. That's insane. Wow, how time flies. Yeah, first one I bought was Nemesis. And then I think I played through Odyssey. Oh, pre-release date and release date. Okay. I think I played through Odyssey. Now, here's the thing. Sorry. When I say played, I still played afterwards, but I stopped buying cards. Like, so I bought a bunch of Nemesis. I remember buying some in Invasion and Plane Shift. I don't remember Apocalypse as much, but I do remember Odyssey. And then that is about it, I think. Wow, this is taking me back. What's RTR? Is that something more recent? Wow, there's like literally every year. Look at how many expansions they launch. This is nuts. Post block sets. I don't even know what that means. Okay. All right. Sorry, let's get back to the chat here. Okay, so Dominic, if you can't find my Twitter on Instagram, I'm just at Aftersound. You can hit me up there too. If you can't find me on Discord, then hit me up there. So that's nice. Started back in Meriden. Love me some artifacts. Oh my gosh. So wait, there were artifacts, enchantments. There are artifacts, enchantments, spells, instants. Oh, the game was so freaking complicated. I'm actually kind of spoiled with how simple, Splinterlands is to a certain extent. All right. Same for you. I would like to talk with you as well about stuff. Cool. Oh, you're not talking to me. Magi Necrosi Supremacy, though I still need 6 copies for level 3. Big fan of Magi Necrosi, one of my favorite cards. Marlon's in the house. What's going on, Marlon? So, Dominic, I'm just trying to create a small group of people that invest together. Better invest in group than alone. Never used Discord before Sol NFT. Now I'm 24/7 on Discord. Hey, you know what's funny? Dominic, I was never on Discord before either. But all this crypto stuff and then specifically Splinterlands got me to where Discord is probably my most used social media app now. It's kind of crazy because I didn't even think about Discord before. I did start it. And I did start getting involved with it once I started streaming. So that was probably like a couple months before, I discovered Splinterlands. But I didn't go heavy into Discord and start like really organizing and using it the way that I use it now until Splinterlands. Fierce Chicken, we're still waiting for 37 subs. Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. But, Dominic, sorry, just to put a cap on this. I love that idea. I mean, I just like the idea of like sharing alpha and like being with people who are like, I don't know, like just connecting with a lot of people who are tapped into different parts of the space, right? Because not that I'm trying to like use you. Obviously, you're coming to me, giving me all of this this information and stuff. So I appreciate that. But I love the idea that you have of like just connecting a bunch of people who are like-minded, wanting to invest in certain projects or different types of similar projects. And so I think it'd definitely be good to connect on there because it'll motivate me to finally get my act together for Solana. Wow, that's a fair while back. Yeah, Tilly Tots. I'm an old man. I started playing when I was very young too. I couldn't even afford cards. I was those were like all like gifts from my parents at that time. It's the only thing I was asking them for, and they were happy that I was playing cards and not playing video games all the time, oddly enough. So I started in Return to Ravnica around 2013. That's when I graduated college, got work, and had the money to buy useless stuff. Good times, huh? What is it called again? Return to Ravnica? So Return to Ravnica. Okay, so 2012. All right, that's fair. Yeah, all this is so completely. I just don't remember any of it. Now the thing is, I remember even back here, I was reading. I think I read the Nemesis books or the Nemesis book that came out, and man, it was dark. I mean, there was some like worse than Game of Thrones type of stuff in there, and it was awesome. I loved it. But yeah, it's part of like what makes me excited for the lore with Splinterlands, because I just hope that the way that they're building it out can get to a point where everything is just so rich in terms of history and all that fun stuff. All right, let's see, let's do a 5 minute. All right, we'll do a quick 5 minute. So 36 now. Oh, Tales from the Cryptomancer showing some support. Love it. There are new kinds of enchantments now called Saga. Best new thing that happened to MTG. Sagas are enchantments that tell stories. Perfect for lore buffs, and the art's awesome. That's cool, man. I was looking at oddly enough, I was looking at my MTG cards last year sometime. It might have been like September or October, because I was visiting my parents' house, and like all my stuff is like still just in a shoebox in the basement. All my Pokemon cards and my Magic cards. So I was like looking through them and trying to like find like what are the good ones, what are the ones that like have any kind of value, because at that point I was like, ooh, maybe I can go and like sell some of these online and then buy Splinterlands cards with them, since I'm not playing one game and playing the other one. Virus, I'll date myself. I started playing in the 3rd edition, Antiquities time. Oh, okay. I want to see. Antiquities. Oh, damn. That's 1994. That's 7 years before I got it. Some of my friends, so people who are the same age as me, got into it in like Tempest and Stronghold. Actually, no. Some of them were even in Mirage too. I just didn't start until late. I was a follower, not leader. And I at that point, I probably thought I was too cool for like card games. No, you know what it was? 1996, I was heavy into Pokemon. So I wasn't even thinking about this other stuff. Yeah, late 90s, I was very heavy into Pokemon. And then once I feel like I graduated from Pokemon, a lot of my friends were playing Magic. And I was like, oh, this game actually looks interesting. Tilly Tots, one thing I love about Splinterlands over MTG is the constantly change in battle, where MTG you tend to face the same decks over and over again. That's a good point. This is kind of what I was thinking about the other day too, where it's like every game is so different. Sure, there's a lot that feel the same and it can get repetitive, but the fact that the rule sets change, there's a lot of elements that I really like about Splinterlands as a game. The rule sets change, the splinters you can use change. So just those two things alone, changing every single time you hit play, is enough to like make every game just slightly different. Then you have the addition of new cards, which doesn't come in very often, but when it does, it changes the meta quite a bit. You have different leagues and levels. This is another big part. Different leagues and levels in which abilities are unlocked, which changes the meta, right? So, for example, right, like I play in gold primarily, but if I want to play in a diamond tournament, or if I want to play in a silver or a bronze tournament, I like have to rewire my brain just for a short while to be like, this is what I need to do, X, Y, and Z. This is what I should expect, right? And then, any type of like modern format or limiting of additions to only specific ones, right? Chaos Legion only, or you have modern format. I don't know. It never gets old. The last part that I love about the game is the fact that each game is really short. I think if these games were taking like 10 minutes, and they required like a bunch of, different steps, it'd be one of those things where I can't just like pick up one. Like right now, the dopamine hit is very real. It's just like, just one more, right? It's just one more. It's 2 minutes to pick my team and then 1 minute to watch the battle. Like I can do this. I can do this waiting, waiting for my oil change, or sitting on the bus, or whatever the case ends up being. Right? Like it's super easy. So I don't know how spells are going to change that, items and spells. Although I hope it's not like something super major. I hope it doesn't add like an additional 5 minutes on. Right? If it's 2-3 minutes to pick your team, and then another like minute or minute and a half to do the items and spells, that'll be perfect, right? Because it'll add another element to the game, but not like make it overly time intrusive, I guess is the way that I'm looking at it. Also, I hate losing. If you don't know already, I hate losing. So the fact that like I can just skip through a battle and then just go to the end and then start a new game makes me really happy. Because if I had to sit through like a 60-minute game or a 30-minute game like Gods Unchained and then I lose at the end and I'm just like, F this. I don't want to sit through another 20-minute game. I want to like go and just get another dopamine hit. All right, let's see. Tilly Tots. One thing I love about Splinters over MTG is constant change. Oh, okay, yep. So, Dominic, agree 100%. Connect with people and be smart is the way to go to be successful in the space. You know, I still love Splinters, but I just don't play anymore. You know, what's funny, Dominic, is you're not the only one. I mean, there was another Mav I was just reading in the Mav chat today who was selling a bunch of cards, and everyone was just like, oh, no, are you quitting the game? He's like, nah, I'm going to buy back later. I'm going to buy a bunch of SPS. So I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing from a game perspective, but you know, I think people are bullish on Splinter because they look at the team and they're like, there's no other team that really has their act together the way that the SL crew does. But I don't know, you know, it's been a rough year, and there's no amount of, let me put it this way. There's nothing that the team can do or say that will make the experience over the last couple of months any better, right? And I think this is where a lot of the frustration lies for many of the current players. It's just like, you've been playing for the last couple of months, you've been like really bullish on this game, and you've been acquiring assets. The prices of everything have just continued to go down. There's issues with potential bots doing win trading, potential issues with draining the DEC pool, and it's just like, you know, we were told all these like awesome things were coming, and after a while you go into a town hall and you can't help but chuckle when they're like, this stuff is coming. Right? Like that's the biggest gripe that I think most of the community has right now. So it's not that they don't believe in the game, it's just like, yeah, you know what? Sure, when it's here, that'll be great. But for now, I'm going to peace out. All right. And I don't blame them. For me, obviously, like I do a lot more with this game than just play. It's a big investment for me. Plus, at the same time, I really enjoy the content creation and community side of it. But as I said at the beginning of the stream, I am renting out my cards for the rest of the season, probably. And now that we know that it's not going to be coming, the ranked rewards are not coming until next season, I'm probably going to do the next season, a season after next, or end of May. I'm probably going to do this again next season too. Like, it's fun to play and I enjoy playing, but the rewards are not worth it. And I'm probably going to make a video on this shortly, but I mean, the big thing for me is just like, I'm trying to level up my cards, and playing however much to get, you know, minimal DEC and then rewards that are like 2 cents is not worth it to me. I would rather rent out my cards because I get way more value from that, of which I'm still going to turn around and then buy the cards that I want in the game, right? So it's just a different strategy on how I approach this. And again, like I said, I mean, what's the point of playing right now? I'm waiting for Modern Format to come out, and I've been waiting for Modern Format to come out. Rank rewards sounds exciting, but I don't care about that as much as Modern Format. Like, I cannot tell you how frustrated I get when I go up against like 5 Ulrichs and Valdemars in a row and I have to fight all of these different legendary water monsters, and I just get magic spammed to death. Like, whenever I hit like a certain threshold within gold, like that's all I see. It's like either that or Jotun. And Jotun I can beat in some instances using Quicks or using Kelia, but it's like almost impossible for me to beat the trifecta of the trifecta of Jin O'Shaughnessy, Ruler of the Seas, Phantom of the Abyss, backed up by Valdemar. And then throw in a Kraken every once in a while too, just to So whenever I hit that, I'm just like, oh, okay, I think I'm done for the season, and then I just rent out my cards. Okay. I was saying the same thing, but I just can't bring myself to sell them, take them to the grave. Tilly Tots, I'm kind of with you on that too. I was looking at them just like, okay, I can get like X amount of dollars, but the sentimental value, right? It's just like, I love going back and like looking through them, even though I have zero plans to play ever again. It's just like, they were like a fun memory, and I like holding on to that. So if you're shaking, there's a Filipino streamer that's part of the official Splinter stream team that has tons of MTG card. He must have thousands of dollars worth. Told me he sold some for his wedding. Hey, well, you know what? That's not a bad thing to sell it for. What's the streamer's name? I want to go show support. No, we are proud of our age. Age is just a number. Exactly, Splinterlands Jerio. All right. Ooh, look at that. Got a pizza slice. Oh, man, I'm craving some pizza. Craving some pizza. All right, we're just going to keep spamming these 5-minute missions for now. How many Starbits did I get? 22 that one time. That sucks. You know what? Actually, I haven't done any more of the band auditions. So we're going to try and roll with another one of these. So far I have unlocked one band spot. Well, sorry, one band member spot. I'm 1 for 2 because I've done 2 of the missions so far. I think. Let's actually check. Achievement. Where'd it go? Band auditions. Okay, so I've done 2 of them, and I unlocked 1 so far. So I highly doubt that I'm gonna have that good luck throughout the rest of this time, but it's good to have at least started there. 10 seconds at most for items and spells. Get them to panic button spam. That's like me when I can't like figure out a team by the end of the timer. Man, 10 seconds would be intense. Ooh, imagine if they made like, oh my gosh, guys, what if they did? All right, I have another idea for the team. I want to see speed Splinterlands. You know how you have like speed chess where you have 15 seconds to pick a team? Like, it's just like literally, what do you see? Bots would totally dominate this, so I feel like this would have to be like a KYC tournament or something. But it's just like, what do you see and what's the best optimal lineup? And everybody's required to stream it because we just want to see the look of panic and fear grip their faces. All right, this should be your next vid. Why I love Splinterlands gameplay. Well, that's a good idea. Thanks for the content idea, Tales from the Cryptomancer. You should steal the idea from me. Just take it. Everybody can give their reasons why they love Splinterlands, so we can all get excited about, so that we can all like remember why we're actually playing this game. Ahmed's in the house. What's going on? Sorry, I didn't mean steal it in a negative way. I'm just saying, feel free to take the idea. You know what I need to do? And Dwayne is so good at this, but I should just start clipping some of the conversations that we have on here. Because somebody was just like, oh, like, you know, exactly like what you said. They hit me up on Discord and they're like, oh, I was watching your replay. And they're like, I think, I forgot what he was even talking about. It was a while back on like something like Bitcoin related and how it was like relating to SPS. And they're like, I haven't heard you talk about this in any video. And he's like, I'm sure nobody's going to go through a 2-hour stream. You should just clip this part and post it like Dwayne does. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Dwayne's got the right idea. It's just then I have to go back and listen to myself for 2 hours to find the good stuff. But hey, it's all about getting the content out. So Virus, do I play tournaments? Yes, I played a bunch of them recently, which I cannot show you because we're in maintenance mode. But and I think I just made a video too about tournaments and how like it's a good time to be playing tournaments. A lot of folks have turned their back to the game in a sense. They're renting their deck out or whatever. So a lot of these tournaments you can get into and have like very little to no risk in terms of at least getting your money back. So you play, and if you can get into the top half, like if you're an average or just slightly above average player, if you can get into like the top 128, you're going to come away with more SPS than you put into it. Now, that being said, I got excited this season specifically because starting in silver meant that I could play all of the tournaments from bronze up to diamond. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll just like end every season in gold. So I start in silver, and then I'll be able to, play tournaments across all 4 levels again. But as I was saying earlier, I suck in bronze. So there's like 0 incentive for me to play in those tournaments. Also, the reward to time ratio is just not enough for me. So for example, like since I suck and I'm not getting rewarded much for it, like I think I made 3 SPS on the last one with a buy-in of 2 SPS, right? So to go in and create all these different teams for 1 SPS, which is like 10 cents, is just not worth my time. But if I'm starting off, if you're starting off in the lower leagues and you're just grinding to try to get SPS, I think it's a perfect or great way to go about doing it, especially if you understand the meta of bronze or silver better than someone like me who's been playing in gold for a while. And it's just hard to go back. And I know it sounds like, oh, OG player complaining about this, but like it's true. Like once you start playing in higher levels, I don't know why, but like it's not just me. There's a lot of other folks who like struggle playing in the lower leagues. Fierce Chicken, same. I earn 300 DC daily from renting 65k power. Hey, that's a good rate. But I keep 40k with my deck to still get a silver 2 chest every day. All right, that's fair. Dominic, I think people in Splinter feels like, oh, okay, still 7 million packs to go. So I can wait for now to buy in. Rewards card 40% printed, so can wait to buy in, play the game, not make more to rent. I mean, I agree. I think what happened last year, where all of a sudden, like the player base just skyrocketed, right? Like you literally had tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people come into the game. I don't know that that's going to happen again anytime soon. And if it does, I don't know that it's going to happen to the same effect. I think Splinterlands did its main thing where it popped off. And now like we're going to be on a slow and steady growth because we're not attracting investors anymore, right? People look at everything that's down and yeah, maybe speculative play. But if anything, we're attracting people who are interested in the game and are willing to play it to get rewards, right? And to level up and to just be part of the game rather than, okay, I'm going to make a quick 10x here. Like nothing, I don't think anything is going to 10x in a matter of months. Not even SPS, which is the highest one. Definitely not packs, right? The only thing that I can see potentially 10xing in a relatively short amount of time are the common rewards cards. So, and again, that's not even a short amount of time. We're only 40% printed right now. So sure, you can buy in for like 2 cents, and I could see those, or at least some of them, going up to 20 cents, but that's not going to happen for a very long while. So I think you're right on the money there. Dominique, Virus, I'm getting close to level 50 in Rising Star. Is it still worth it to do the Millionaire? I think so. This is not financial advice, but Virus, here's how I look at it. So you have, oh, look at that. Someone said SPS is under, hey, what's up, Cruz? SPS is under 11 cents again. Yeah, so much for that crypto.com listing, huh? But where are Starbits? So Starbits are actually down right now. This probably isn't a bad time to get in. Granted, keep in mind, they could go back down even further. Oh, we can't see the 90-day? Oh, this is the 90-day. So here's the thing, Virus. When you're doing the Millionaire mission, you are getting 10k Starbits every day, as long as you remember to do it. It's only 30 minutes, so it's not long. And I don't even know if it requires the full 100%. I think you can do it like, 65%. So this is, in terms of like working it into your daily routine for this, super easy. You'll always find time. Now, with that though, the 10k Starbits means you get roughly a 365% APR on your investment, assuming Starbits don't vary too greatly from what you bought in at. So for example, right now, Starbits are at 0.0023. So if you were to get 1 million Starbits, you'd be paying roughly $230, right? $236. Now I got mine at about 240, 250, right? I bought bought the Starbits at that point in time. Starbits went over 0.003, so all of a sudden, like, my millionaire Starbits holdings went above 300 from like the 250 or whatever that I bought them at. But I didn't sell a bunch of my Starbits at that point. All I was doing was selling the Starbits that I was making from the millionaire mission and trying to realize some of those gains. And I still do that every day. So I'm doing that with both games, or actually just both of these games right now, where I'll take, 1/3 of whatever I make every single day and pull that out, turn that into dollars or fiat or Bitcoin or whatever, and then take the other 2/3 and invest them back into the game. Right. And I'm treating both games separately now. So Starbits all go back into playing Rising Star, getting more fans. SPS, Splinter, all Splinter assets go back into there. Or they go sit in a liquidity pool, or I buy more SPS, or I buy more cards. But I don't know. It's just like 365% APR sounds awesome. And as long as the price of Starbits doesn't crash, I think you're okay. Here's how I rationalized it. I don't think Starbits go to 0, but I think Starbits can lose their value by 50% like easily and overnight. Because they were at that 0.001 something value for a while. And I wish that I had bought my millionaire Starbits at that time. So the question you need to ask yourself is, if you were to buy in now for $236, and maybe we can do some math here, $236, and you were to lose, or times 0.5? I know I can't decide by 0. So 236 times 0.5. So let's say Starbits were to lose half their value overnight. So you're the most unlucky person in the world, and immediately you lose $118 in value. Well, let's say Starbits go down to, what is it? We'll just say 0.11 or 0.0011. No, 0.00011 times 365. Hold on, am I doing the math right on this? Yes. So after 1 year, right, because you'd be getting 3.65 million Starbits from doing your daily missions, you'd make $400. Holy crap. Yo, okay, so I don't know, I mean, I'm just doing this math on the spot, but you can see what I'm saying is that even if you lose a 50%, if you lose 50% of your capital the next day, and you just do this for a year, even with the lower Starbits rate, you come out ahead because you make almost 3 times that $118, right? You make almost 3 times the 50% that you lost. So as long as Starbits doesn't crash and go to 0, as long as Rising Star doesn't crash and disappear from the game or from the world, I don't know. The numbers still look really good to me. Right now, this would also mean that you're cashing out every single day, but you can decide how you want to spend that. But in terms of value that you'd be getting, even in, I don't know, I would say losing your value 50% or your principal 50% is pretty drastic. So, all right. So Harris, have you tried? How many tries did it take to unlock one band member? Just hit level 75. So Harris, I got the first band member on my second try. So I know I'm lucky because it happened for me with a 50% chance rather than a 20% chance. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to have the same kind of luck. I'm expecting it to take roughly 20 tries. So it might get a little brutal here if my luck is not as good, but maybe I got streamer's luck. Who knows? Okay, so Tales from the Cryptomancer. Tournaments in SPL currently are like early online poker sit and goes, pretty much free roll with upside. Yeah, again, let's see. Is this the lack of an active player base right now and lack of interest in tournaments just means there's opportunities there to get in for relatively little to completely no risk. So to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you have the time to do it, go for it. All right, SPS back below 11 cents. Target absolutely want to get humbled playing bronze tournaments. Oh, man. I wish I could see all the tournaments. Oh, no, never mind. I mean, there was a bronze tournament where I think I lost like a majority of the games. Not just like go 5 and 6. I think I lost like 7 or 8 of them. Maybe even 9. Oh, Bitcoin went down to 36. Man, I got excited with the Fed news yesterday. Man, F my life. I got excited with the Fed news yesterday, and I was just like, okay, like this is great. Like Bitcoin pumps, the rest of the market pumps, and then now whales just come in and take profit. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how low, we go. Let me put it this way: I just hope we don't go below 20K. Once we get to 20K, I'll be nervous. But if we go below 20K, I'll have to take some drastic actions, I think. All right, so Tilly Tots, CDC dropped the ball recently. What do you mean they dropped the ball? Oh, with the rollout of SPS? Yeah, I mean, meh. Nothing's gonna be perfect though. Clevin, yes, I am live. I am good. Thank you so much for asking. It's good to see you here, Clevin. So, everything's red. Bitcoin's 36. Virus, thanks for the info. No problem, Virus. I don't know. Hopefully it was helpful. Jeez. Tales from the Cryptomancer. For the same money, you could buy 15K CP in rewards cards and have them paid off in 200 days. Ooh. Wilson's in the house. Okay, Tales from the Cryptomancer. Let's talk more about this. Because one of the things that I am starting to appreciate more from like a rental perspective is this thing on Peak Monsters, the Y ROI. So your yearly return on asset using Splinter's low BCX price. So right now, what is the highest that I have? Look at this Gargoyle line. Oh no, but I'm not actually renting them out. See, that's only if you can get them rented out. And as you can see here, all of my like basic cards are not being rented out. So I wonder, let's take a look at Chaos Legion rewards. And let's take a look at, let's start with legendaries. So Jin O'Shaughnessy, for example, is renting at a 59% ROA. Sometimes you get more than that. Let's see the epics. Where are the epics at? 100%. These seem to go relatively well too. Oh no, never mind. This is okay. So 80%. I seem to be getting 80% somewhat consistently. And the question you have to ask yourself is, with the upcoming changes, are rental prices going to go up or are they going to go down? Now, we can expect the price of DEC to go down, but proportionally, the price in terms of overall, like the amount of DEC, therefore, like the proportional rate of renting should go up. So this is actually another way you can look at it. Let's go to the rares. Oh, these are in the 80s and 90s too. I like you. I like do. Oh no, I want just one BCX. I like do the cha-cha. If anybody knows where that's from, I'll send you some DEC. I like do the cha-cha. All right, so Tales from Cryptomancer. If we go hit 21K, we've got a big problem. MicroStrategy has $1 billion of BTC margin call at that point. Oh man, yeah, but you know Michael Saylor, he's probably just gonna like take all of his own personal money and just buy more. He's gonna just take all of his personal money and then like post about buying the freaking dip. But I do think that it would create some interesting, and not in a good way, but some interesting market impacts and market analysis if people look at something like a company like MicroStrategy having to go through this, and it might scare them off from dealing with Bitcoin. I don't know, man. I cannot see it going below 20K. But at the same time, like I don't know what to expect from the world economy. Global conflict, inflation running wild. I don't know, money. It's hard, right? It's so hard to like actually think through what the implications, because it's like from a logical perspective, you can see things playing out from a logical perspective, but very rarely does that end up happening. There's what's the saying? Like, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Wilson, I pulled all my LPs and Starbits yesterday to get into Step In. If it goes, we'll be putting double what I'm making there in SPS every day. Ooh, I've been hearing good things about Step In. I tried to get a there's somebody that I follow on Twitter that was giving away a referral code or something. So I was like, pick me. I don't know much about Step In though. I do like the idea of it. I just hope that, like every project out there, the tokenomics work. Is Step In on Solana? That's another Solana one, right? And I don't see how that doesn't get exploited in some way. I pulled all my LPs and Starbits yesterday. Okay, so Dominic, I don't care now about the price of crypto. I think the real money can be made in the NFT space. Crypto doesn't do a 10x every week. In the Sol NFT space, 10x is happening every single week. Dom, but remember, 10x is only happening if you're selling. So if you're taking profit, which hopefully you should be, then. So my thought process, and not my thought process, but one of the strategies that I heard for NFTs, and I don't buy NFTs. I mean, the only NFTs that I've ever bought are from Splinter, but whatever project that you're looking at and get into, always plan to buy 2 of whatever the NFTs are, and so that you can always sell one and have like a moon bag for later. Tell me, did you get? Okay, so why is it 10x every week? For every 10x winner, there needs to be a loser. Well, Tails, that's the part that nobody likes to talk about, is people who, like, if you buy something at 1 sol and sell it at 10 sol, somebody just bought it at 10 sol, and we have to wait to see if their conviction gets tested, if they're waiting for that 10 sol to go to 100 sol. You know what I mean? But things are so hot in the Solana NFT space right now that most people aren't thinking that. Like, a project will go from 1 sol to 10 sol. It'll get sold. Somebody buys it for 10 sol, and then it dips down to 5 sol, and they're not worried yet because they're like, this is a long-term project that has fundamentals. It's going to go to 100 sol at some point. Nope, they're 37 floor. A lot of projects minted at 1.5 sol. People selling for 5 or 6. Harris Ochoa got it. Bruce Almighty. Yes, indeed. I don't know, that scene with Steve Carell. And Steve Carell was like relatively unknown. He was like some side character in Bruce Almighty. But that scene was just so good. I like do the cha-cha. Are you just focusing on band auditions, no other kind of missions? No, I'm not just focusing on band auditions. In fact, I think I took like a couple days break from band auditions, mainly because I forgot, and mainly because I'm greedy and I want more Starbits. But I'm considering literally biting the bullet and just doing 4-hour band audition missions for like the next. Like, here's the thing: if I can get it in roughly 20 missions, right? And actually, let's change it now, because the statistics, one is done, so the statistics are different now. Wait. Yes. So there's 3 remaining, and there's a 1 in 5 chance. So this is going to take roughly 15 missions. Yes, roughly 15 missions times 4 hours is 60 hours. That's less than 3 days. That's 2.5 days of literally spamming this, and within 2.5 days, or in 2.5 days on average, I should have all the band missions unlocked. So if I'm willing to do that, outside of maybe just doing screw it, I should probably just do that. I'll just make sure that I do the 30-minute Starbits Millionaire missions, and then just focus on this. Because it's just like, I don't know why I have no idea why I would be just playing it out, because getting a couple more Starbits here today and tomorrow. Yeah, okay, never mind. Because right now I'm making roughly like 5,000-6,000 Starbits per day outside of the millionaire mission. So I can give that up for 2 days, 2.5 days, and I think I'll be all right. I think I'll live. So, all right, we're just gonna spam this the entire time. Are there any new May missions? Special missions for May? Nope, doesn't look like it. What's a petrol can? All right. They have some nice sinks in Steppen. It's on Solana and BNB now, I believe. Oh, it's on BNB? Let's go. Right now for Steppen. Oh, actually, you know what? I have the world information at my fingertips. So why am I asking silly questions? Oh, this might be even a good time to get in if the rest of the market is down. Yep, there you go. Got a Binance Smart Chain. Now, I don't know anything about this game. So, or whatever. I don't know anything about this project. I've just heard things here and there. I know that it mooned when Bitcoin was like not doing anything. Or it's been like relatively strong in the market. Move to earn. I like that. Okay, I'll do a little research into it. But do you need a referral code or can you just join? Wilson, let me know. All right, so Tilly Tots, wait, you guys are making profit in crypto? Nah, nobody's making profit. Oh, you need to have a sneaker cruise for 1 to 1.2K. Where do I buy this? And no, I don't have $1,000 to just throw it an NFT. Maintenance is progressing well. Oh. Go wrong. I want to know it. Maintenance is progressing well, and we hope to have this servers fully up soon. Cool. Please note that the SPS airdrop server is down as part of the maintenance. Ooh, what flag is this? Shoot, I don't know my flags. I don't know what T stands for, but... Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Oh, I didn't know that was an emoji. Let's go. Oh, man, I wish the Kentucky Fried Chicken was next to the Furious Chicken. That'd be kind of fun. All right. Or the Furious Chicken is mad because there's Kentucky Fried Chicken. How to play. Actually, no. How to make your steps count. Choose a sneaker that fits your fitness level. I'm a walker. Find a sneaker from the in-app marketplace. Shoot, I really need to get in on this. Look at this. This looks so clean. Equip your sneaker, move outdoors, burn energy, and earn handsome rewards. Man, there was an app called Sweatcoin a while ago that I don't even know if I'm still earning on that. But it's like you earn. See, that's one of the things. That's Web 2. The difference in Web 2 versus Web 3. I was earning sweat coins, which I could only use in the app to buy certain things, right? And usually they're like gift cards or some kind of promotional material. And I don't even know that I ever bought anything. But this is cool. I think they might be onto something. Move to earn. Now, you're saying that they have good syncs in here? Ooh, tokenomics, my favorite. There's a game token, GST, and governance token. Let's get nerdy with it. There's too many pictures in this. I just need words. Okay, it's a 30% to renter, 70% to owner. Okay, that's cool. GMT token, improvement. I feel like they're trying to sell me on something here. This is too fancy. Like white papers I've read before are just always simple. All right. I'll come back to this. Game is back online. Let's go. Would you guys want to see step-in content if I do actually get something with it? My step-in content would just be me walking around earning coins rather than beating people in a game. You get 3 if possible, Vilson. That's a smart move. Gotta run back to work. We'll catch our Mayo stream on replay. All good. Tails, good to see you here. Looking forward to the next video. I like step-in, especially now that I'm trying to cut for summer. Well, I mean, it's a good reason to have regardless. It's just, you know, anything to incentivize working out. Like I was even playing Pokemon Go for a while. Of course, it's not easy money. I'm just saying that this is happening. This is why I want to create a group of people. For sure, for sure. Listen, every time I miss cardio now, I miss money. Oh, man. That's a pretty good incentive. That's a pretty good incentive indeed. It's just like, now it's just like, ooh, do I want to go out and burn calories or do I want to go out and burn calories and make some money? That's what I'm talking about. Man, talk about gamifying activities and financially gamifying activities. Abdel Kadir, you like my track? Chaos is here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that was a good track. I would say writing that song and putting it out, I think it changed my life in certain ways. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Because this was just a game before to me, and I was making content and it was fun. But making that song and then, you know, getting connected with the team has been actually really, really cool. Also in Splinterlands, if someone bought land for 15 and now someone else bought it for 300. Well, okay, so that's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like I bought my land for 500 and I mean, it's sad that it's down to 200, but a lot of the gains have already been made. Now I'm here not necessarily hoping to get another 10x out of it, right? I don't think land's going to go to 5,000, but it's more so I just bought it because I want to participate. But I'm sure there are definitely going to be people out there who are buying land at $200-300 thinking that it's going to do another 10x. And I don't know, like if I can be just very bluntly honest with you guys, I find a lot of the bullish rhetoric, even in Splinterlands, right? And it's not just Splinterlands, but just all across the market, right? Like every influencer, everything that you read on like Reddit and Discord is like, oh my gosh, the fundamentals are so good. This thing is definitely going to 10x. This thing is going to. I'm just like, we've been burned so many times that I find it dangerous for a lot of the new people coming in. So like, I really try to steer away from any kind of like price predictions. And if anything, people think that I'm bearish, but I'd like to think that I'm realistic. But I'm still even seeing that now, right? With land, like all of the rhetoric around land is like, oh, land is down from, you know, 1,000 or 800 down to like $200-300. Like this is a great time to get in. You're going to do a 10x on this when, you know, land is finally revealed. And I'm not saying that you can't, right? I'm just saying like land has already done a 10x. It's already done a 15x. So, you know, and we don't know much about land at this point. So if you're going to do it, it's a speculative play, and you are entitled to use and spend your money however you see fit. I'm just like, make sure you're looking at all the angles and not just like what the general sentiment on Discord and Reddit are. So just make sure you have a rehearsal studio for the next map. Tim Hendricks is in the house. Tim, this is the first time I'm seeing you chat here. What's going on, brother? GST is the reward token. I'm going to get a code first and then buy an app. Not on Magic Eden. All right, I'm going to download the app today. Because base stats matter and Magic Eden doesn't show them. Okay, shoot me a DM on Discord and I can help you with the stats. Renting is not live yet. I train with the gymnastic rings, but I miss cardio sometimes. Okay, so I actually like that because, well, I mean, I think any kind of like complicated ecosystem will make things will bring a lot of interest in, right? So 30% to renter. Man, so you only get 30% if you're renting. But I guess, you know what? If you can't afford any of the sneakers, then... Yeah. Okay, so token burning. Sneaker repair. Sneaker sockets unlocking. Level up mystery box boosting. Customization fee. Shoe minting. Okay, interesting. How many total did they launch? Is there a number, or are they just like releasing as many as possible? Carbonell said Twitter followers, Discord members, roadmap. Interesting. Okay. I'll check this out more. I've been hearing about it through a bunch of different channels, and I just haven't taken the time to really look at it. Renting is alive. I train with gymnastic rings, but I miss cardio sometimes. Oh, there's like dedicated times during the day, so I can't just like go for a walk whenever I feel like it, huh? I never miss a training session when it comes to that. Do you guys just bought a basketball team? Wait, what? Like a U.S. basketball team? I must see this. D God's basketball team, or I don't know, buys a bat in Big 3 league. All right, it's not the NBA. That would have been crazy. That would have been too crazy for me. All right, I'll jump into the news later. Jobby's in the house. What's going on, Jobby? Vilson, you sent me a video on Discord. Okay, awesome. I will go and check that out once we're done here. Marlon, yep, I agree. Use hopium in moderation. I mean, I love hopium. You know, I don't know. It's like a weird mix. Like I don't want to come across in the wrong way to people, but you know, like doing this whole thing on like YouTube is like still very new to me. Like talking about this stuff, and I see so much of the hate that a lot of content creators got after the big crypto crash at the end of last year, where like Bitcoin hit a new all-time high. Everybody was waiting for it to go to 100K, and it's just like everybody who was talking about Bitcoin going to 100K, it didn't happen, right? So I don't know. I just never want to be like one of those people that's like, oh, we're definitely going back to $1. We're definitely doing this, and then people just get disillusioned with the game or disillusioned with the project. Like I think this crash and where we've been at, and this rough last couple of months where there's been like zero happening in terms of outward project development, right? There's stuff happening behind the scenes, but in terms of like the experience for players, I mean, what's the last major thing that really happened? Was it Waka in February? I mean, sure, the win trading thing for hiding your opponents is good, but that didn't really change my overall experience with the game. So I feel like the last couple months have really solidified for me that I need to very much approach this as a game and really focus on it as a game that can potentially make me a ton of money in the future. But if it's fun, that's why I'm here. If it ever stops being fun, I will leave. You know what I mean? So that's just the way that I look at it. And again, I'm like super bullish on the team and I'm super bullish on the project, but at the end of the day, the product has to be awesome. And right now it is. It's just we've been told so many awesome things to come that just haven't arrived yet. Now done. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. First time here. Rowan's in the house. Rowan, Rowan, I was just thinking about you. and not in a weird way. But I was going through and cleaning out some of my cards, and I realized that I'm still delegating you a Jin O'Shaughnessy. Are you still using that bad boy? It's okay if you are. I'm not going to take him back. But if you're not, then I'll take him back. Dom, I love the way you think. Well, thanks. I'm realistic too, but seeing all these opportunities. No, Dom, again, I don't ever want to come across like I'm dismissing the opportunities there. Like I said, it's not me not believing the opportunities. It's me just being lazy to get money into the Solana ecosystem. But from the beginning, dude, I don't know how long you've been with me on the channel, and we've been chatting, and even on like Discord and stuff, like, or not Discord, but in like the guild and things. Like, you've been like making some serious flips on the game. And I think back to within Splinterlands, right? Like you were like buying and selling cards and like doing X's within just the Splinterlands market and economy. And I was too dense at the time to realize like, oh yeah, the market can go down, right? I was just like, this is a game. I want to own everything in it. So why would I ever sell anything? But you know, now I'm at a point where I'm not like trying to go out and sell everything that I can, but I'm not emotionally tied to certain cards anymore. For the most part, I'm still not selling a bunch, but I'm not worried about if I do have to sell something. And that's kind of why I'm at a point now where it's just like, okay, rewards cards, I want to max those out, and then therefore all of the extra reward cards I end up getting doing the all the extra reward cards I end up getting doing my daily quest or season end rewards, those I will have no use for because I'll have maxed out rewards cards, and I can just let those sit there, and those will all be profit at some point, at which point I will, you know, flip them for 3, 5, 10x whenever that ends up happening. But I don't necessarily need them now, and I do believe, you know, looking at the market, yes, can it go lower? Of course, it can always go lower, but 2-cent cards to me, I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard to like say no to that. So hold on. 0.02 times 400. $8. $8 to max out these cards right now. Actually, let's see. $8 to max out those cards. You need 115. Oh my god, these cards are so cheap too. 0.08 is the most expensive one. So $9 to max out these. Well, less than $9 for most, but most expensive one is 36 cents. These were just in the 40-cent range recently. Times 46, 16 bucks. It's not bad. And then you need 11 of these guys. So yeah, I don't know. These reward cards seem to be pretty good. All right, I have too many tabs open. This is going to start getting to me. I need to close some stuff. Printing and distribution. Frags Mania. Well, Crypto Blades is still there and still giving it probably the fastest ROI. Man, really? Hey, Frags Mania, what's going on? By the way, I remember actively avoiding Crypto Blades because I heard so many negative things about the community, which, funnily enough, right, all of the bearishness and FUD that gets thrown around for Splinterlands now, I wonder if that's literally the same, you know, people approach it in the same way where they're just like, oh, yeah, I went into the Discord and everybody's talking about like stuff never gets delayed or stuff never gets released. It's always delayed. The market crashed. The rewards suck. Bots are killing everything. Like, if I had looked at Splinterlands now, I probably would have done the same thing and avoided it like the plague, just like I did with Crypto Blades. So it's interesting to see that Crypto Blades is still alive and kicking. In fact, I'm actually happy about that. Sad that maybe I missed out on getting in at a good time, but I don't want to see projects die, because the moment projects start dying, you know, people in the space will get really, really scared. And I'm not talking about like projects getting rugged or hacked or whatever. I'm talking about projects like legitimately dying because the team took it in a bad direction. Okay, so the common cards are almost at 50%. I remember hearing, was it Neil? One of the Mavs was saying, like, once we cross 50%, prices start to go up. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I think we might go well beyond 50%, but still. The fact that we're more than halfway through will start to make people, I think, a little nervous in terms of making sure they have enough to max out their cards, or at least for whatever level they want. But damn, look at this. This is a huge discrepancy here. You go from 50% down to 40% for the rare cards. Oh, and epic cards. These are only 39. Well, if anything, this just shows that common cards are going to be done first. Fascinating. Okay. Well, the thing is, it's, it'd be interesting is just like, what if we get to a point where it's just like only like epics left. And it's just like, oh man, I need to do my quest every day because like I'm just going to be getting dropped epics all the time. But we have new rewards cards coming in. So I'm sure the chances aren't going to be as high as people think. Rob Cueto, what up? What up? Good to see you here. So now done. Okay, I follow all your videos, learning a lot, and keep extremely bullish. All right, I'm glad to hear that now done. I definitely want to have. Like I said, I'm bullish. Just don't put your life savings into this game and then come back and blame me. Okay, that's all I ask. Dominic, my best flip was a mimosa level 2, bought at 650 sold at 1K. Nice. Troan, man, can you like a mimosa is like $100 now, isn't it? Yikes. I remember when the prices on the legendary summoners were going through the roof. Oh my god, less than $100. I remember I wanted to get one of these cards when it was like $250, and I was like, nah, maybe I should do it. Llama was like $600 at the time. Jotun was $800. I'm glad I didn't though. I'm just focused on Chaos Legion from here on out. Have sound, that is true. I still think of you when I see it. So if you want me to think of you less, you can go ahead and delegate. Oh, you played that situation well, Rowan. Don't worry, you can still use it. I want you thinking about me all the time. Dominic, Rowan, just out of curiosity, what level are you playing at, or what league are you playing at? Bronze, silver, gold? So Dominic, last year, December, I think I have 5K in Splinter's asset, but I see the money became less and less every day. This sucks. Yeah, yep. I mean, things have definitely gone down. If you weren't getting airdropped SPS, all you've been doing is getting lost, like, or seeing losses in money. Now, the thing is, most people are getting airdropped SPS because they'll have at least some cards in the system, but even still, with where SPS has gone in terms of value, it's just like it's nowhere near the value that I had. Like, I have more than double the SPS now than I did in October when the pre-sale was starting. So I have more than double the SPS now, but SPS is down 90%, right? So there's that. Jordan Quack in the house. What's going on, Jordan? It's good to see you here, brother. I'm sorry. I know I haven't been on Twitch as much lately, but I'm going to try and get on tomorrow. Can I do tomorrow? I don't know. Also, I want to go watch the Doctor Strange movie. I'm thinking about going in the morning, so I might be doing that. If you've seen it, just curious, what did you think? And please, no spoilers for everybody who hasn't seen it yet. I trust the team, same as Splinter's team. That's why I'm still on Crypto Blades, and they are very active. I think it's a good time to get in. Very low entry, around $14 for one account. Frags Mania. Okay. I need to double back and actually learn a little bit more about what's going on in the Crypto Blade space. I remember reading a lot about it initially, but then I got scared off because Reddit and Discord were very, very fuddy at the time. But I will take a look and then ask you some questions next time we chat, probably. Jordan, you also want to think of me. You guys are funny. Silver 3 is my main. All right, that's fair. O'Shaughnessy can still be very dominant in silver. Now, how much have we opened? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and a half already. I'm just waiting for us to get to 5 million packs opened. Not that things will change dramatically, but it's just a nice, like, round number, being 1/3 of the way through you know, cards available on the market. Things are just going to change so much after the airdrop. People aren't going to be getting SPS the way that they get it now. The problem is that nobody wants SPS outside of me because I'm an addict. But I'm sure many people sell SPS every single day. And I don't know if all these sell orders here are just... Damn, somebody's selling 33,000 SPS. That's insane. I don't know if people are just flipping back and forth. I mean, you definitely can. But it's an interesting little thing here. Oh, has the price of vouchers gone down with the price of SPS as well? Okay, those are still at $1.54, 10 cents. All right, Bitcoin, please don't go below 30K today. That would be great. Thanks. You've not watched Doctor Strange yet. I'm thinking of Gold Foil O'Shaughnessy. What do you think? Or is Normal Foiled level 2 O'Shaughnessy? I mean... You want to see me cry again? Let's see. How much is the value of a Gold Foil O'Shaughnessy? $60. I bought mine for $329. So, yeah, look, hey, $60 isn't bad, actually. If you want to go the gold foil route. You only need 4 of them, right? Shit, are you kidding me? I could buy 4 of them now for less than I paid for one of them a while back. But I guess you can say that for the same thing for all cards. But it just hurts more because it's shiny. All right, are we seeing any sub $3? Okay, we're seeing sub $3 cards here. $3 legendaries, I should say. Dr. Blight being below $80. I don't know. Blight is just too good. I feel like I don't know how low his price will go. But he's literally one of the most dominant cards for me in gold. I win so many more games than I should because of Dr. Blight. Butters is in the house. What's going on, Butters? Good to see you. Dominic, when I put my money again in SPL, I will buy packs in SPS, but for now, I'm looking for other things because I feel like I can wait. Well, don't wait too long, but I agree with you. There's still going to be some time. Now, the thing that I would say, Dominic, is I agree that you have some time, but I would be following and I'm not saying that you aren't, but I would be following the economic impact of the two upcoming changes, right? So the first being the rewards rework. I think that's going to mess things up in a good way, hopefully, but it's gonna upend a lot of stuff. And then once the airdrop ends, so maybe the rewards rework doesn't do as much to the economy as the airdrop, but I guess that gives you like a little under 3 months. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's almost noon here for me. I like seeing Carnage Titan back under $15. I should probably grab one soon. To see Queen Mycelia, man, she was like above $20, $25 for the longest time. So we're really seeing card prices get hit. Get hit hard. Butters, you have everything maxed from Chaos except a few level 4 epics that I won't level for 1 HP stat gain. Fair. Damn, that's awesome. So you are all set for Chaos. I haven't even started focusing on Chaos yet. I'm still doing the rewards cards. But once that's done, I'm hoping I have some time between the new rewards cards dropping and... I'm hoping that I have some time between the new rewards cards dropping to actually start getting some of these cards. Because I'm not putting anything outside. I'm selling vouchers every day and either buying SPS and some cards with it. Like, I'm actually even waiting for summoners because I think that there's a chance that they go lower post airdrop if we're only 1/3 of the way through the packs being opened. You just need a Spirit Hoarder and Chaos Titan. Actually, I'm with you on those. I only have 1 BCX of both of them as well. No, I'm sorry. I have 3 BCX here. I guess I could level this dude up. Why haven't I? Probably because I don't use him. But how much is he going for now? Blind comes in really handy sometimes. So getting into level 3 would be clutch. Not too long. I still have some SPS, but I think packs will be there for a while. Yeah, I think you're going to be okay on that. I don't think that them revealing the name of or the stats of the legendary summoners will do much. Like, there'll be a little bit of an initial rush in, but I think for many folks, they look at the math at this. I mean, at least for me, they look at the math on this and they're just like, yeah, if I don't have like thousands of packs right now, it doesn't make sense for me to buy thousands of packs to guarantee an airdrop when I can just buy them off the market for much cheaper. You bought Queen for 25? Oh, man, Jordan. Sorry. I mean, so did I. So did I. No, not too long. Still some SPS. All right, so Frags Mania. I currently have around 40k collection power. I'm renting and leaving only 15k to play in Silver 3. Do you think that is a good idea or better to play in Silver 2? I don't know. It depends on how much you're getting. In terms of DC, and with the DC from renting, I'm buying the lowest rewards cards with it. I mean, so I can't tell you that. What I will tell you is that I'm doing something similar. Not where I'm like dividing my deck up, but you know, I'm playing the first couple of days of the season, and tournaments and brawls were fun for a while, but I've already started renting my deck out because I earn so much more from that to buy the cards that I want to be able to play at the higher levels. And right now, it's great that tournaments are like kicking, but I do believe, and what Weirdbeard makes it sounds like, is that tournaments are going to hit another level over the next couple of months. So it's just like, okay, I'm going to give up the tournaments now to make the rental income that I need to buy the cards so that I can play in these tournaments later. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think renting out your deck is ever a bad thing. And I don't think playing is a bad thing either, right? Like, yeah, rewards suck right now. And so I'm hoping that the new reward structure comes sooner rather than later and offers more incentive. But yeah. Might sell my 212 packs. Oh, you're not sure if it's worth it on Spirit Hoarder, and waiting for the price to drop on Carnage Titan. Carnage Titan I have really liked. I use a lot. But I'll agree with you on Spirit Hoarder. Just too slow. Just too slow, and sure, Blind comes in handy, and I can use them in reverse speed rule sets, but for the most part, I don't use Spirit Hoarder as much. I do like having a neutral healer, though, a neutral triage healer. So sometimes. First, imagine what the meta is going to go to between the first and second airdrop and CL only tournaments when there's only one legendary summoner. Yeah, the meta is going to change dramatically in the sense that if you don't have a solid... Oh, man, you know what? I mean, and this might already be priced in, but it's just like... We know that the Life Summoner is the first one being worked on, so... If there is any kind of movement in the market, people will be wanting to play with a life deck if they can get their hands on the summoner, either buying or renting. So, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the life cards potentially hold their value decently well. And I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't know anything. I have zero inside information on this. But if the life summoner is, or legendary summoner, I should say, if they want to have it be somewhat diversified from General Sloan, it's not going to have a +1 on the range attacks, which means that all of these cards, right? So Pellicore, Arbalist, Prismologist, Portal Spinner, not that they're like super expensive now, but they probably wouldn't be the ones that I would be focusing on. I would be looking at other cards, so I guess Melee and potentially Magic, if either of those end up getting some kind of buff or defense, right? So looking at it, it's just like, could there be a +1 Magic? Potentially. But there could also be like phase, right? So if you get some kind of fate, man, that could be really interesting. God, can you imagine if you get phase and you're able to play like Uriel the Purifier with him? Flying plus phase. He's not slow either. I mean, 3 is not super fast, but it's not 1 or 2. And then I'll usually pair him with, Time Mage or something. That could make things really interesting. So I guess right now, I love these cards. Prismologist, Arbalist, and actually I don't really like Portal Spinner. But I like, I play these cards all the time with General Sloan, and I'm just wondering, what the potential Magic cards would be. So Temporal Master sucks. I'm sorry, but Recharge on this just is awful. Dax Paragon, though, I like this card a lot, especially if there's a +1 Magic. Time Mage, like, for sure. I mean, this card, I use it all the freaking time. The other thing to think about, too, is certain other cards would get a huge boost from this. So, for example, Jin Renova, I think, would be one. I mean, Bila is great, too, but this is older set. I mean, if you can afford it, go for it. Yep. So Dom, what's the main news on the last town hall? Forgot to check it out. I don't even remember. I don't think there's any like major announcements. We were told that SPS validators and the rewards rework are being planned for the end of the month, and my prediction is that we're not going to get one of them. I just don't think we're going to get. I don't think we are going to get one of them. I just can't see them releasing both of them within like a week or 2 weeks of one another. So at this point, it makes sense for the validators to get pushed, especially since those aren't going live until Q4. But if the rewards rework is not done testing and MAV testing and all that, then that will get pushed. So that would suck, man. I mean, it's just... Savaris, other life cards might pop off for a while. Yep, agreed. Uriel, Time Mage, and Supply Runner. I love using... So my life team at 26 mana is perfect. Let's see if I even have any examples. But they just rip through teams. I mean, look here. So this is ranked. I had a life quest yesterday. It was super easy. But you can see, like, whenever I play with General Sloan, it's a good time. It's a damn good time. There's another General Sloan. There's another General Sloan. All right, here's one that I lost. All right, so they counterplayed me well with Quicks the Devious. Also, I don't know why I played... What was it? Oh, yeah. Back to Basics. That's my least favorite rule set. Fun stuff. Maybe speed plus phase or something defensive. Harris, I can see that. I was thinking speed, phase, not all these together, but also like void armor if they were trying to go defensively, Man, that would make Uriel an absolute beast. I mean, not just him. It would probably make Shield Bearer pretty good, too. Crawlus would benefit from it, too. I mean, that would make Adelaide Brightwing even better because you get the repair. But, I mean, look at how much armor is sitting on these two guys. Like, if you have either of them as your tank and now you're not as susceptible to magic damage. Woo. I like a do the Chasha. Damn, even someone like Shield Knight or Chaos Knight. Man, imagine that combination. So you got someone with shield and you give him void armor as well. It would kind of make, what's his name? This dude. Not really playable. I'll play him with my life deck sometimes if I know that I'm going heavy against magic. But then, yeah, I probably wouldn't play him anymore if we got a void armor there. Fun. All right, guys. I'm going to hop off the stream as always. Oh, man, we're at hour 40. All right, yeah, it's noon here. All right, guys, I got to run. I will catch up with you all soon, though. Next live stream should be on Sunday morning. Hopefully by which time I would have watched... what's that new movie called? Oh, Doctor Strange. I'm hoping I can go tomorrow. It'd be nice. But don't worry, no spoilers here for you guys. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know if there's going to be any like major news drop between now and the end of between now and Sunday, but there'll still be some more content coming in as I think through it. So I will catch up with you all soon. Everybody throw in your in-game usernames if you want me to send you a little DEC as a thank you for closing out the stream. Appreciate the tips on Step-In and Crypto Blades. I will try to give those games a look-see and see where things go. I still haven't bought into Panzer Dogs yet. Sorry. I still haven't bought into Bang Defense. I need to buy... I think I'm just going to buy a rare one here. And I am trying to get more into Hash Kings, so that might be something that I do more in the future. We'll see. And Bang Defense is created by the same people who did Hash Kings, so there might be some interplay between the two different projects that they have. Frags Mania, I'll catch up with you later. Virus, you are welcome. Man, you guys don't have to thank me for the stream. I do this to come hang out with you guys because I love it. But yeah, everybody throw in your in-game usernames if you want. Just a token of appreciation. I gotta you. And let's see, has the market stopped bleeding yet? See, okay, I gotta ask. There's gotta be some kind of arbitrage that happens here. Check this out. Bitcoin. Hold up. Was it CoinGecko? Oh, we're back at 37. Never mind. But it's like, yo, look at this. When there's got to be some arbitrage opportunities here. Like when Bitcoin was in the 36, like I've seen these like several $100s off. Like the spreads are just kind of crazy. So to me, part of it's like, yeah, I know there's like a 0.75% fee to transfer in. But damn, if that spread makes sense, then all of a sudden you buy like Bitcoin, for example, and then pull it in. And you get more value here because then you immediately sell it as soon as it comes in. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just a thought. 37020. All right. I'm just kind of messing around now. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome weekend if I don't chat with you before then. And if you miss me, don't worry. There's more content coming through, all right? And you can always hit me up on Discord. I try to respond to all DMs if I can. And I try to be active on there. So, peace. Later.